This is actually the only knot that I know, because when I was fishing as a kid in the Philippines, this is all I was taught and it's all I use. And I actually did a research on what do you call this knot, because there's no name in it in the Philippines. Uh, I think it's called snelling the hook. So I'm gonna show you how I do it, and I'm telling you, like, there's a reason why this is the only thing I use, because it's simple. I'm fast with it now. The more you practice, the more you become fast. Again, doesn't matter if it's a big fish or a small fish or any type of fish. Chances are, unless it's a barracuda, which is super sharp teeth, it will cut your line, but it's not gonna cut the snell. Um, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use this twine again. Actually, I have a shorter one right here. Here's the twine, and here's our amazing hook. This is actually a 7/0 extra wide gap. I just told you about, like, I'm not gonna use it, but this is the biggest I can find. I did buy a few of this for, so I thought it's gonna be an awesome hook, I guess, but I've been using worm hook. I can't find a bigger worm hook, so I have this. This is just for demonstration purposes. So here's our amazing extra wide gap hook, and here's our, now we're gonna signify this as our leader. First you're gonna do, you're gonna go under the hook. So the yellow twine now will signify our leader line, because this is smaller. So what I'm gonna do is, you have to go under for this to work better, actually, and I'll tell you why. You're gonna go under, and then you pull your leader line. If I can pull it, there you go. So this is the only hook that I mean the only knot that I use. You're gonna make a loop and pinch it like so, and then you're gonna pinch it, right? I usually put a longer tag line, but in this purpose it's kind of short, and then you're gonna pinch it. So you pinch the loop, and then you're gonna go one, you're gonna go start under, over, 2, 3, 4, because this is a bigger twine. I just did 4, but you can do as many as you want, as long as it fits. You don't want to overdo it either, because this actually is very strong. So I usually do 6 or 7, and then you're gonna go under the loop, and then you're gonna pull, always lubricated with saliva or chapstick if you want, so that it doesn't, you know, scratch your line, and then you're gonna pull as hard. So the purpose of this is actually one thing, because that hook has to sit like this when you're pulling it. So when you set that hook, it's always standing up, or I mean not standing up, but you know, it's always pointing up, or pointing sideways, or pointing down sometimes. So depending on when the fish bites, the best thing is like it goes to the side of the mouth or the top. So when you set that hook, it goes up, down, or sideways, or down, I guess, and chances are you're gonna hook that fish. So this is the only way that I tie, you know, my knot for my hook. It's pretty simplistic. It's very effective. I'm all about simplicity and speed when I'm fishing. So the more the fish pulls, the tighter this line becomes, actually, or the knot. So it's very hard to break. And of course, we're using stronger leaders, so, you know, it will hold, again, unless it's a pickerel or a barracuda when you're salt fishing, or something that's very sharp teeth. it's definitely gonna cut your line first before you're not. So I finally tied the hook, and again, this is what it looks like. It's gonna be very durable. The more the fish pulls, the more it gets tight. And again, you don't want to compromise your line all the time, so I suggest changing your leader line whenever you get a fish bite like pickerel. That's one, or bass. I mean, this can stand all day, but if you felt like it has abrasions already, don't take the chance, because I have lost fish by not changing my leader line, because sometimes you get lazy.